Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading today. We have another cool tarot reading for you guys. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius and the collective, because these are for the public, right? We have Fragment, and wow, it's kind of, yeah, that looks like it's in the reverse. So this fragmented energy here, and kind of looking like a ghost, this lady, but it's in the reverse. Somebody was really fragmented. It kind of means that somebody suffered. They had to go through hard times to learn. It's really what that means. It can be kind of a fragmented energy is definitely you're not in your power. You could be at a low point, but it's kind of what it means, fragment. But this is reverse. So yeah, let's see what else we have for you guys. Sagittarius, let's see what we have. Excuse me. For Sagittarius. And we have strength. Okay, perfect. So that is courage. Yeah, when fragmented, it's not only courage, of course, it is mastery, right? Self-mastery. Let's see what else we have. And we're going to take this one. Conclusion. Okay, something comes to an end. A chapter ends here. It ends with somebody's courage. Yes, you could be saying, well, why doesn't it begin if they have courage? But with every ending, there is a beginning. Let's see what else we have from the Shaman's deck. And we have Beloved, Radical Acceptance. Okay, so when we see Beloved, or right, in radical acceptance, it means that somebody has accepted something like 800%, but there could have been something that that kind of went along with this. Like there's some type of kind of maybe an awakening, or just something that is kind of maybe harsh to deal with. But this heart is on fire, basically. So this is, somebody's carrying a torch for you. This is Beloved, right? Radical acceptance. And with this acceptance could have been some radical change, because we have conclusion, the end of a chapter. And we have the cosmic womb. All right, everything is born in the cosmic womb. Yeah, this is a real thing. It's not just kind of a made-up term, right? For a card. No, that's a real thing, the cosmic womb. Very interesting. And that is where all of, I think everything on this planet is born in the cosmic womb. But hey, if you guys want to comment on it, you certainly may. But this is a number 6, so that's always about a recognition, right? 6s are a recognition, and they can be victories, but only because of recognition, right? Like an understanding. We have the wailing tree, reconciliations, and here is the man, the tree man. He's crying, and it does look like it is autumn there in that picture. In other words, autumn always means kind of either you reap what you sow, it's time for the harvest, or sometimes it just means that autumn is approaching in the northern hemisphere. It is here in the States, right? But my point about it is that sometimes it can just mean a chapter begins. And this is a number 14, which is a 5. Okay, so 5s are challenging chapters that go away. Yes, they do. Thank goodness for that, right? Let's see what we have. And this reading, remember, is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anybody, because they are for the collective. And we have Pride and Ego, all right? And we have They Think You Don't Care, and this is from my deck, and if you'd like to get my deck. And we have Awakening and Recognition. Yeah, so let's have a look at that. So somebody did go through an awakening. That's what caused this kind of radical acceptance. It was probably difficult. Maybe they had too much pride and too much ego, right? And when somebody has too much pride and too much ego, or they can't forgive, or they're still mad at somebody, or, it can manifest in arrogance and all those things. It really means they don't feel good about themselves, right? So somebody could have went through an awakening, and now they could have been kind of reborn, maybe in the cosmic womb. The cosmic womb is the divine feminine. All things are born of the feminine, right? Children sure are, right? But the feminine is where you are able to have thoughts and create your vision, trusting your intuition in order to manifest in the masculine. Yeah, that's how that works out. It sure does. And we need both energies, right? The divine feminine and masculine. And yeah, we do. And we also need ego death. Most of us, right? Yeah, I was just reading that book. What's the name? The book by Eckhart Tolle that he wrote that was so great, and that is The Power of Now. So all spiritual kind of leaders, or just, what is it? Spiritual enthusiasts, right? Or people working in the spiritual kind of world, they'll always talk about uh, it's really the power of now, right? And that is also about the ego. Yeah, right. Yeah, when you live in the now, you don't live with your ego. No, you don't. And that's a video for another time, possibly. Let's see what we have, Sagittarius. If you would like your own psychic reading, you can get one on the Silva Grad. And they're accurate. Yeah, they are. And lots of fun, very empowering to tell you about somebody that you need to understand, or it could be about your own life aspects or questions. Yeah. And so we do that like on a Google Meet, or we can do it, we can do it other ways, but we can do a video call, or we can also do it simply on the phone, however you would like to do that, right? Yeah, I send you the link, so no worries for the tech challenged out there, right? We have the Six of Swords, and that's an ending. That is an ending. Wow, look at these cards, and that is a transition, right? He's leaving. He's going, and he's arriving at the new shore, and he's going to have a new home. He has 4 swords here, and 4s stand for stability. So he left somewhere so he could have stability. And he left the 2 swords here. Interesting, right? In the boat. He's leaving them. And now we have the 2 of Wands, and we see the man and the woman together, and he's holding the globe. He is, and they're holding it together, and he's saying, okay, honey, the world is our oyster. That's really what he's telling her. And here's the Lovers, and he says, yeah, and look what's up next. We're both kind of ready for this, right? Let me cover these naked people, because, And so, yeah, here they are, and wow, this is a great reading, Sagittarius. And this is, the Lovers is a choice. That's what it is. It is the number 6. It's also a recognition, right? That's how we make choices. I mean, we don't make... choices are based on recognizing hopefully the right thing, right? Yeah. But this 6 here is some type of a recognition that you're a soulmate, most likely, because that's what the Lovers is also about. We see the angel holding the sword. The sword is about the mind. It can be about decisions and power and clarity, right? The first, when we have the Ace of Swords, that can mean a major clarity, because the swords represent the mind, the very intelligent mind, not the intuitive mind, though. The sword represents a rational mind, right? And we need that too, right? We definitely do. We need both, and that's kind of the problem when people are kind of operating only in one, right? Which is usually the rational mind, because that is a different consciousness, yeah. And so let's see what we have. Let's cover these naked people, more of them. And so we have Judgment. So we saw the wailing tree right here, reconciliations. This is about a reunion that somebody's crying for. Yeah, somebody was suffered here. I feel like they were fragmented, their energy. Like, fragmented is just really unstable energy. You could feel like, a piece of you is being torn from, every kind of corner, could be. It's definitely not stable. No, it's not a happy energy, but that's reversed. And that is also a recognition. That's the number 15, which is a 6. Somebody recognizes something major. I feel like it's kind of like the Tower here, with this radical acceptance and awakening and recognition. And so the mindset is the 2 of Pentacles. So the mindset in this reading is, I wonder if Sagittarius will take my offer. That's what it is here. And Judgment was a decision made in the past, because we see the overall energy is change. So somebody made a decision in the past for change, right? Any decision you made yesterday, 5 minutes ago, changes your reality, right? It does, right? Right. You could be saying, well, that's not really, really important. I changed my mind to go down to the store, right? I was going to lay here all night and watch TV. But if you make a decision to, move to a new place, or go to a new school, or take a new job, you are definitely changing your reality, aren't you? Yeah. And so thoughts change. Thoughts form reality, right? They sure do. The Tower, remember I mentioned that, Sagittarius, and it's here reversed. Yeah, it is. So let's see what else we have. 8 of Cups in the reading. The cosmic womb. We have an 8 up here. We have the strength card over here. It's 35, which is 8. The strength card is the number 8 in the major arcana. So what we have in this reading is somebody recognizes that they want something, that they want a reconciliation with you, Sagittarius. And this could be you doing this, right? These readings could be switched. I don't know who this is, of course. This is only you will know. But pride and ego, they think you don't care. Maybe this is from a while ago, because maybe that's why they think you don't care. They haven't seen you in eons. And they could be saying, well, Sagittarius, I haven't seen Sagittarius in 5 years, so why would they care? Could be something like that, because this looks like with the 2 of Pentacles as the mindset, it's like, well, I wonder what's going to go, wonder what's going to happen. Back and forth. It's in the 2 of Pentacles is a mindset. It's a wondering, or it's a going back and forth. When it sits in the mindset, this is very clear here that you or your person is kind of like, well, I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder what Sagittarius will say. Something like that, yeah, and or both, yeah, definitely. And then we started with pride and ego. So yeah, the pride and ego, it's not anything nice. Okay, it's nice to have pride. It means to be proud of yourself. But when we see pride and ego together, it's typically arrogance, or somebody just maybe they're kind of, they were hurt in their life, so they go around with like a jaded ego, or yeah, and they have too much pride. Like every little thing bothers them. They're like, well, you did that, and you're like, what? That little thing? Yeah, they have too much pride and ego because they've been hurt. So maybe this person has been hurt, right? We don't know that part, but the Tower is here and it's reversed. And so in the near future sits a curiosity, especially after the 2 of Pentacles, Sagittarius. This is like somebody who is uncertain or not knowing what will happen. And that may be you, right? That's not clear to me, as I said. You or them. And we have the 2 of Swords reversed. And this can be like, well, I'm no longer at a stalemate, so let's see what happens. Like I've already chosen here. This is a choice, 2 of Wands. This is a choice, the Lovers. The Judgment can be a decision. So we know somebody made a choice here to change their life. And we have conclusion, which is the change. A chapter ends here. The 6 of Swords is a change. Something ends here. Because somebody wants that. They're in transition. They're like, I don't want what I used to have. Let me move on. It no longer serves me, or I'm not happy, or maybe I'm not treated well, or just we don't know the reasons. But somebody leaves something as to make a choice for you, to be with you, to honestly in this reading to really have something serious, to commit to you. Yeah. And this person with awakening recognition, they are in their divine feminine energy over here. Yeah, because the cosmic womb is where all things are created. Yeah, it is. And so let's see what else we have. The Tower's reverse. Let's get a card on the reverse Tower, right? Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they're Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This is in the concern. Could be this person. They could be somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. They really could be. And we have the Empress showing up here. And the Empress is here as somebody who is passionate, nurturing, especially with the Queen of Pentacles together. Like a nurturing energy for sure. A very fertile energy. This is why we sometimes call the Empress can be a mother. She doesn't have to be. Because this can be without, I don't know, without offspring or giving birth, or could be. And she is, ruled. The Empress is the planet that Libra and Taurus both rule. So this could be the good things in life, financial, like comfort. And as for Libra, and as for Libra, creativity and beauty, yeah. And love. Yeah, very cool. So showing up here, yeah, somebody wants their dreams and love to come true. And that's really, the Empress stands for that as well. She really does, right? When we look at Venus, because that's her planet, Venus in your natal chart, we see your style of loving, basically. And other things. Sometimes you can see, honestly, how other people would treat you in a relationship too, where Venus is placed. Yeah, it's highly interesting. And plus the other transits that are affecting it, right? The kind of affecting by other planets and their movement. The sign where Venus sits is another indicator. Yeah, and the planet that actually sits in Libra or Taurus. Yeah, very interesting. And in the challenge here, you should get your chart. Somebody emailed me, and I don't know what happened to that email. So if you're listening to the video, please re-email me about their natal chart, which is your life map to your true potential. That's what that is. And that's what it does. So the death card in the environment, this is the transitional ending here, or this is the ending. It's also a transformation, of course, when we see judgment and, the lovers. You could be transforming something from the past with this reconciliation for sure. Whoever wants this has changed, probably experienced the tower in their life. That's when people change, right? Yeah, they change when the tower comes in because they already had a few nudges in their life, and when the universe, tries to make you notice or pay attention and you don't, then the universe says, well, I have to drop the tower here. So yeah, that's what happens, and that can be Uranus in your chart too. Shows up in many ways. So let's see what else we have. In the hopes is the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. This is I hope for a future with Sagittarius, yeah. And the Eight of Cups talks about this transition or this ending and this conclusion. Somebody walks away from something unfulfilling here. And that, whatever that is not really clear here. Yeah, and that's what the Six of Swords is about. Both an ending and a new beginning, but somebody's kind of in between, like just arriving at the other side. So in order to have a new beginning, that's the Six of Swords. In order to live happier or kind of get rid of some stress or just go where, I'm going to be happier. So we're going to end this, Sagittarius. It's an awesome reading. Get your psychic reading on. Get your freak on, right? Yeah, lots of fun, very personal. Or get your natal chart, really the bomb. You can get a progress chart. You can also get a synastry chart on you and somebody else, and just to see how much you guys have in common. Yeah, those are very cool too. So we're going to end this reading, and you can go ahead and email me if you want. The natal chart is listed below. So, you can sign up for one of those, and the natal chart will we'll be in contact, right? Once I get your you sign up or you add your name to the calendar. So thanks so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and go ahead and hit the little bell, my friend, in order to receive my notifications.